welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only Khyla Amorè. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, it's been 4 months since you've seen me, but I really missed y'all mamas. I just been contemplating trying to do videos or whatever, but it's good to have friends that hold you accountable. Shout out to my friends. If it wasn't for them, I would probably be contemplating on doing this video, but we're here. And yeah, so we're gonna be doing a half up, half down in this video because I need to redo my hair. Like, if you know me, you know that I have to do my hair like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks for real. And if I have anything longer than that, I'm just being lazy. But I did just have this style, so if you want to see a video on how to do this, I can definitely show you all, which honestly, most of the stuff that I be doing in my hair, it'd be my first time doing it, and it just works. It just turns out really good. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, if you're interested in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. As we doing out here, we about to be giving you a little tea about where I've been, what I've been on, who I've been with, all those things, okay? But yeah, just keep watching. Y'all, I am so excited to be doing this voiceover again. I feel like I have not talked to y'all in literally years. But as you can see, we are just prepping the hair. Of course, we are parting it, so I'm going from ear to ear to part it. So I'm not having any hair left out at all. This is completely a protective style for a quick weave. Yeah, so because, baby, listen, I'm tired of putting heat on my hair. Like, I just had a middle part, which I just showed you all, and I don't want to put any absolutely no heat on my hair. Like, I just wanted to breathe. So anyway, where have I been? Y'all, I'm still in Georgia. I've been at home with my mom, if I'm being very honest with you all. But yeah, these are my favorite flat irons. Y'all need to get them. They literally only like $50 and get the job done. I get one pass and that's it. It don't matter if I'm being relaxed or natural, whatever. One pass, for real. But back to what I was saying. I've been at home. I have been trying to get my life together. If you guys know my last video, I was showing you my old apartment, and I got approved for a new apartment at the new place that I'm going to be living in, but I decided not to go. I was being very indecisive. I had a relationship that I was in briefly, and I wanted to stay in Georgia to pursue that relationship, to basically give it another shot, give Georgia another shot. Well, I gave it another shot, I'm ready to go. Yes, it still stands today. So, but going into more detail about where I'm going in the future, that's going to be in another video. This is just what's just been happening, okay? But as you can see, I'm just showing you the part. Yeah, it's not the best, because guess what? I can't see the back of my head, and I did the best that I can, okay? And this hairstyle still ate, okay? So, but yeah, the comb that I use, girl, I used that comb to wash my hair, and I put that in my head because it was just wet. So that's why I made that face. Honestly, one thing that I have learned in this past 6 months is don't put your life on pause for anybody. Don't stay anywhere because of anything. Unless it's set in stone and you putting the ring on your finger, baby, don't stay. Or it's because of the choice that you want to make. But yeah, so this hairspray, baby, chef's kiss. You see what I just did. I stand by those 2 products. I've always used them. Even when I was doing clients, I've always used it. And the reason why I smell my flat iron is because I want to make sure it's hot before I put it in my hair. I don't know, I always did it since I was in school, cosmetology school. But yeah, so as you can see, one pass, and that's all that takes, okay? But yeah, so I am just excited for the new chapter, okay? Because as you can see, I'm talking about past tense. I'm single, back on the market. Yeah, so send your applications, okay? But yeah, so I was working 2 jobs to be exact. Listen, one thing about me, I'm a hustler. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna make it shake. And honestly, I was working 2 jobs up to when I was supposed to be moving. because I wanted to get to my goal financially faster. And yeah, so I ended up still staying in Georgia. But nevertheless, everything happens for a reason. My perspective on life has actually changed. So I'm not going to say staying in Georgia was a bad thing to do. Because, yeah, let's just continue that conversation about when I'm out of Georgia. Because I don't know. Listen, I'm still trying to figure it out, okay? One thing is, life be lifing, and life is going to continue to life. Regardless of whatever you go through, it's just not going to stop. I hate it sometimes. But then again, it's just like, it teaches you to keep going. Never give up. All those good things. But who wants to honestly hear that when you're going through the stuff? You just be wanting it to just stop, you know? I actually like this edge control because I like for my edges to be a little bit hard on the harder side, because if my hair is too soft, it doesn't really stay in place. I don't like that. And girl, you see it's nothing in there. So I end up going to get some more edge control like the next day. So yeah. One thing about me, listen, I'ma laugh. I'ma play around. That's one thing I'm gonna, because when life is serious, you don't have to be. And that's all I'ma say. Do. But yes, I end up just using edge wax, which I really don't even really like because it's oily. I need something that's not so oily, that's water resistant, which is why I use the edge control by Kiss. Yeah, I couldn't remember their name at first. So now it's time to do the base. We got to make sure it's sleek, okay, and laid down. So I'm just taking the edge wax, a combination of things. Edge wax got to be, which you'll be seeing me rotate and go back and forth because I'm trying to make sure it's just sleek, okay? So yes, I'm just making sure I brush it up into a ponytail first. So we're going to put it into a ponytail, which you'll see later on in the video, to just give it like a little bit of a foundation. And then we're just going to keep still trying to sleek it. You'll see it in a second. Okay, boom, we're back. So as you can see, I'm just putting it in a not so perfect ponytail just to give it a foundation, because I'm still going to spray Kasabi. I'm still going to comb it and still into a ponytail. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking everything that I can to make sure I lay this down. And as you can see, I think this is the part I laid it down. Okay, maybe not this one. It's coming though. Okay, this is the part. Yeah, I know for sure this is the part, because you see I'm focused. You see how I'm stretching my shoulders? I'm trying to make sure that ponytail stays in place. It's period. Yeah. You see? Sleek. Lay down. Nothing is out of place. That's how I gotta be. Period. At all times, okay? And I'm just taking my handy dandy blow dryer from Paul Mitchell that I stand by, that I've had since 2019. Okay, and I'm just wrapping it with some styling paper. Honestly, this is good because I don't have the protecting shield, which I didn't realize I didn't have it until I got home. But guess what? Guess who was not going back to the store to get it? Me. Yeah. So I'm just spraying all those things, making sure it's sleek, laid down, and we're gonna keep my hair in a ponytail because guess who's not braiding their hair? Me. Yeah. So we're just gonna spray some guts to be on there. I'm gonna slap that on, and we're gonna keep it moving. Okay. Because one thing about it, I like to get it done quick, fast, and hurry and still look good. I don't like to spend too much time on things. Let's hurry this up, please. I'm just going to put some glue around the line that I parted my hair. Remember I showed you from ear to ear at the beginning of the video? Yeah. And then this raw hair, period. I got it from luckyhairs.co or .com. I'm going to link it in the, what is that called? Description. For you guys to see it. And then the way that I'm laying my tracks is just curve inward so you don't see the track. Curve it in towards the back of your head, if that makes sense. And I tried to also show you guys, but I was also trying to see myself. Yeah, so next time we'll do a better we'll do a better job at this. Just like just like me getting tongue tied. I can't spit it out. Shoot. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting frustrated. Period. But like I said, curve it inwards. Curve it towards the back of my ponytail. Don't make sure it's going from line to line straight across because we're going to see them tracks, ma'am. Yeah, peekaboo, we can see them. And we don't want you to see them. So at this point, we're almost done. We're wrapping it up. Wrapping it up. I've had this hair for about 6 months, if I'm being honest with you, and I just reuse it. And when I say this is my 4th bundle that I'm just now using, and I just was using 3 bundles. That's it. When I say this hair is so thick and so full and so luscious, I've been using this hair since 2016. Since 2016, consistency is there when it comes to it. I spent like $345 on 4 bundles for 26-inch. Love it. And on top of that, it only took like 3 to 5 business days to come from freaking India. Yeah, India. They chop it off and they send it to you. Just like that. Yeah. I'm gonna lie, I be listening to my own voice and it cracks me up. I crack myself up. I'm literally my own best friend. But I'm honestly not about to redo this voice memos because it is showing my personality, and this is generally who I am on a day-to-day basis. If you know me, you know this is who I am. This is how I talk. And I literally be having conversations like this with all my friends. And they be like, girl, what is wrong with you? Oh, I'm just being me. I'm just being me, and that's just that. But I waited to cut the cap off because I wanted to make sure, if I'm being very honest with you, I did not know where the ponytail started in the front of my head. So I was testing my luck with this. So I was just like, oh, I hope I'm not putting tracks where my ponytail is. I'm being very honest because I couldn't see that much, but obviously I did a good job. I did a heck of a job. Do you see them tracks? Because I don't see them anywhere. And we're going to use this protective wrap again for my ponytail because we're going to glue that in too. And yet again, I just have to show you how luscious that hair is. Do you see how full that bundle is? That's one bundle, y'all. Yeah, y'all gotta check them out. I'm telling you, I stand by them hair. This hair company. I'm not even like, they're not paying me to have this ad or anything. I'm just giving you free game on what I use because I prefer raw Indian hair over anything else because it lasts. And honestly, when I say I've only used like 2 bundles in my head, and that's one bundle at the back of my head, and honestly, I really didn't even use 2 bundles. I probably only used 1.5 bundle. And do you see how full it is? And as you can see, I'm making sure I don't use a very long track. Because when it comes to wrapping it around, it's kind of hard for me to be able to wrap it around. So I make sure I use shorter tracks so I don't get it knotted or anything so it's just easier for me when it comes to wrapping. Because you can see I'm struggling with this little small track. And as I'm wrapping it, I'm also making sure I tightly wrap it, which I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I'm making sure I squeeze it together just to make sure all the glue is intact so it's not about to be slipping out my head, because we don't want that, okay? It's just funny because you can tell that I'm so focused. Like, look at my face. Baby, I'm trying to make sure it's wraps, okay? But I'm gonna be honest, when I first started doing the ponytails, I struggled trying to get this wrap around the ponytail. But honestly, I feel like I've pretty much mastered it. Especially because I didn't even really have to use a blow dryer. What I realized is it's easier for hair to be wrapped around when it's not straight. So when it's like curled or something, even when you have like a straight hair and you try to like curl the ponytail and then wrap it around, it's easier for it to stick, if that makes sense. So remember how I was just showing y'all how I did the wrap of my ponytail? Yeah, it's like 2 days later. I have not went anywhere. I have not done anything too much. So I was like, I'm gonna wet my hair when I got something to do, okay? And that's what I did. So I put my hair in these 3 braids every night, and it just gives like, of course, this wavy look, which I think it makes it look a little cute. But honestly, I just wet it. So I'm just, as you can see, putting some water on it, making sure it's damp before I put that curl product in my hair, which I'm about to show y'all in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, that one. But yeah, so I've been using this product, as you can see. Mama, I'm sorry for using your stuff. But yeah, period. So I've been using her stuff. I'll replace it like I always tell her. And I just make sure I scrunch my hair just so it can make the curls like a little more juicier, a little more detailed. You know what I'm saying? And this is how it looks completely dry. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've been contemplating on giving it to y'all, but see y'all. Bye.